Have you noticed your grocery bill creeping higher, even though you're buying the same stuff? Or how rent, gas, and even a simple coffee all seem to cost more each month? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest financial mysteries of our time.
7 for deodorant.
It is not just about inflation, there is a much bigger story unfolding.
Better turn the lights off. Electricity prices in Europe. Before the recent surge, anywhere from €75 to €100 per megawatt hour would be considered expensive.
Lending rate will not move, which in turn means that the prime rate will also remain unchanged. Prime will remain at 4.95%.
Already using something called the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. A little inflation is normal.
In 2023, I backpacked Thailand for 1 month on 650 quid. That would not even last you 2 weeks.
What we're seeing now, that's way beyond normal. Since 2021, inflation has surged across the globe, hitting levels we haven't seen in decades. In the US, it peaked at over 9%. In countries like Argentina, Turkey, or Venezuela, it's far worse. But here's the thing, inflation is just a symptom. What's causing it is a perfect storm of problems. Let's rewind to early 2020. The world shuts down, factories close, supply chains break. Workers stay home, demand collapses, to keep the economy from crashing. Governments around the world pumped in trillions of dollars. Stimulus checks, loans, grants, all meant to keep businesses and households afloat. But then something unexpected happened. As lockdowns eased,
Price jumps.
Climate change circumstances like droughts and all is going to affect the supplies.
chasing too few goods. Classic recipe for inflation. Then came Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, sending energy and food prices skyrocketing. Gas, wheat, fertilizer all affected, adding climate change-driven disasters destroying crops. China's supply disruptions. And greedy corporations raising prices because they can, and you've got a global inflation cocktail. But what does this all mean for you? Groceries are up, rents have jumped. Used cars, electricity, insurance, even fast food are more expensive than ever. And here's the cruel twist, wages haven't kept up. That means your paycheck buys less than it did a year ago. And for low-income families, it's devastating. Even if inflation starts to cool down,
Rent's going up and everything else too, so...
And here's where it gets worse.
Are gonna do to try and live and pay rent and eat.
Borrowing more expensive mortgages, credit cards, car loans, while prices rise. Your ability to afford life actually shrinks. It's a squeeze from both sides. So who's profiting from all this chaos? Well, some corporations are seeing record profits. Oil companies, food giants, and even shipping firms have been quietly raising prices beyond their increased costs, and just because they can. This is sometimes called reflation, and it's controversial. But when companies prioritize shareholders over struggling
You guys beat this. This is how I know Canada is officially going downhill. $16.97 for deodorant. Yeah, we're finished.
quality widen, and everyday people are left footing the bill. So, what can you do in the face of global forces like these? First, to get smart about your spending. Track prices. Use cashback apps. Buy in bulk when possible. Be intentional with your money. Second, to avoid high interest debt. With rates rising, that credit card balance can quickly spiral. Focus on paying off what you can. Third, ask questions. Where are your dollars going? Are brands raising prices fairly?
A family of 4 could be paying up to $800 more.
And finally, don't stay silent. Pressure matters. Support policies that tackle inequality, regulate monopolies, and protect working families. No, you can't fix global inflation on your own, but informed, united voices. That's where change starts. The world is in a weird place right now. Prices are rising, wages are lagging, and the game feels rigged. But understanding what is really going on, that's the first step toward taking back control. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's feeling the pinch. Let's stay informed and let's stay strong. Because when we know the rules of the game, we can play to win.
again, it's worrying to think about kids and family and people on limited incomes.